Good morning. I'm going to show you how to use the textbook for our law studies class. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. And this is what it looks like when you guys log into your Canvas, right? This is our home screen for law studies 6th period. And what you'll do is you'll go over here to the left-hand side and you'll go to the tab that says McGraw-Hill. Click this link. And again, we're going to have to do something in the textbook, vocabulary, or answer some questions, something like that. Over here is a button. You'll click the blue button and it should launch your textbook. Now it will take a few, maybe a minute or two. And so, just kind of be patient, maybe check your horoscope or something like that, and kind of while you're waiting. But here in just a second, it'll launch. Okay, so you'll go to the, select the book for our course, which is the Street Law book, Student Edition. You'll click that. And it'll bring it up like this. Let's say we wanted to do chapter 13, lesson 1, something like that. So what you'll do is you'll click the drop down menu, you'll scroll down to chapter 13. And then if you had a particular section of the of chapter 13 that you were assigned, you could click that. Like let's say you were going to do grand jury. You could click that and then go. I'm just going to take us to the actual beginning, which is the chapter opener, and then I'll hit go. Okay, when you get in there, this is the actual textbook. It looks like this. You don't have to worry about any of the pictures or videos. These are just all complimentary things. You just want to read the information. So up here is a tab and it says chapter 13. And this is the title of it, Criminal Justice Process, Proceedings Before Trial. And then there's a bunch of different tabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's like, look at it like there's subheadings in an actual textbook. There's 9 different parts to lesson or to chapter 13, right? And what you'll do is you'll click on each one of them until you're finished with the entire chapter, okay? So this is just the chapter opener. Whenever you first get to the open chapter 13, I'm gonna click on booking and initial appearance, which is the next section of chapter 13. Notice there's gonna be some terms that are highlighted in bold. You click them and they'll bring up the definition for you. Down here at the very bottom, I want you to pay attention here and make sure that you look at how many different pages to this section are there. For this one, there's only 1, but sometimes there be multiple. I've seen up to like 7 or 8 different pages for this one section, but for this one is only 1. And that's important. Particularly, like, let's say you're doing a vocabulary assignment, you're gonna have to filter through each of the pages per section to make sure that you've got all of your vocabulary words written down. Also, you may have to access the information to read for questions or whatever, okay? So I'm gonna scroll back up, I'm gonna hit the next section, which is bail and pretrial release. Scroll down to the bottom and notice there's 2 pages down here at the bottom, 1, 2. And so after you read this page here, you click the number 2 to go to the second page. And this is actually where the problems are. So if you ever have to do problems from the textbook, you can actually type here in these text boxes, hit save, and you can go out, make a sandwich and come back in, and that'll still be there. And then you can screenshot this. If you're doing these problems, you can actually screenshot these and send them to me like that, or you can type it out on Microsoft Word spreadsheet or something like that. Okay, so we're done with this one. We're going to move on to the next tab, which is the next subheading. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. This is the only page for that. I'm going to go on to the next one, preliminary hearing. Again, I'm just trying to take you throughout the whole chapter. You don't have to worry about links unless I tell you something specific. Go to the next one, grand jury. There's only 1 page. Felony arraignment and pleas. There's only 1 page. Pretrial motions, click that one. There's 2 pages. So you'll filter through those pages like that. There's more problem questions. And then last but not least, plea bargaining. There's 2 pages for this one. And there's more questions right there. So anyway, that's how you filter through the entire chapter to find what you need, vocabulary, but also the questions, the problem questions, right, for this particular book. So anyway, I'm going to stop this now. And I hope that helps you guys navigate your textbook more easier.